And then there was a time that Percy crashed into Mr. Jolly's chocolate factory. It looked like chocolate ice. Thomas, you do know I ran over one of the workers in the factory. Mr. Jolly filed for bankruptcy because he couldn't afford to fix the factory. Oh, that reminds me. And then there was also a time James got stung by a bee. My fireman got stung by a bee and died because of it. Speaking of bees, don't get me started when Percy was controlled for a day and painted James like a bee. Oh, I'll never forget that. Hey, screw you, Thomas. You're not perfect either. We all have our accidents. Yeah, you crashed into a house that one time. You got paint splattered all over you by Diesel. A Diesel? And you got stuck in a snowdrift too. And that's not even a fraction of your accidents. Stop bullying me. It took me years to get the plot out of my wheels. You're just jealous because I'm the main character of the show. Hi, and today is essentially 3 Thomases in one. Seeing as time is short, each Thomas will have to be reviewed as quick as possible. So, let's start. Adventures of Thomas was introduced in 2006, then it was retired, and then it was brought back in 2013 again with a new fish-covered Thomas. The pink splattered Thomas is the only exclusive Thomas in this free pack, which kind of brings it down a bit, seeing as the Thomas Comes to Breakfast Thomas was also available in one of the character packs, and the Winter Wonderland Thomas also came in a set appropriately called Winter Wonderland. Each Thomas is based off an adventure that Thomas has had over the years. In Thomas Comes to Breakfast Thomas is obviously based off of the classic episode Thomas Comes to Breakfast. The paint splattered Thomas is based off the atrocious movie Calling All Engines, but that's another story for another video. And I really do not know where the Winter Wonderland Thomas came from. Anyway, let's get started with the pink splattered Thomas. This Thomas is a 2005 model with no border stripes, and it also has an exclusive sad face with a drip of yellow paint going down it, which must be extremely annoying and uncomfortable for Thomas. I know it would be for me. This Thomas is covered in paint splatters, which Diesel put on him, don't ask me how he did it, and has the colours red, green and yellow because Thomas is blue. Alright, let's go on to the Thomas Comes to Breakfast Thomas. Thomas Comes to Breakfast is a classic episode. I'm really glad that only could have made a model of it. Yeah, the model has glass all over Thomas at the front, so I think it is. It also has an exclusive sad face that also came with the Thomas at sea. A window frame, these weird yellow things, some shrubs, and also 2 fried eggs on the front of his face. The window frame is very well detailed, and I also appreciate the shrubs because Thomas ran over those when he ran to the house. Okay, now for the last one, Winter Wonderland Thomas. I don't know what specific episode this Thomas is from, but it's very handy if you're making a winter-themed episode. The front magnet was replaced by this inaccurate snowplow, which should be blue, and was fixed in the 2013 model. Thanks, Mattel. Okay. It also has all these white speckles on the top, which is supposed to represent snow, and shouldn't be there, since the boiler probably would have melted them, because, science. This is the weakest of the 3, but probably the handiest. Okay, sorry that was a bit quick, but I can't review each one in detail. I'd probably give this pack a 9 out of 10, a very high score.